Hey all, Lisa Finkel coming to you from Finkel Pottery in Prince Edward Island, Canada, with another kiln unload. And today it's pretty well the same old schedule I always use, slow cool schedule up to 2190, taking it down to 1900 and holding for 30 minutes. And that usually gives me a really hot 5. So the 5 is laying right down, the 6 is just starting to bend. Funny story, I was thinking I was videoing, but I hit the photo button instead of video. So the first shelf I've already unloaded, so I'm just going to show it to you. And then second shelf will be, you'll get to see it as I see it. So first off, these were inspired by a video from Parent Pottery from Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Just a slight difference in the glaze combo, but sandstone at the bottom, a band of Norse, all slightly overlapping, a band of Norse blue, and then a band of Spectrum Louisiana Bayou. Then over the Norse blue, a thick coat of Celadon Bloom. Well, as thick as you can, it's very runny. And then I did over that blobs of flux and snow. So thank you, Sarah. That's a great seaside feel. I did 4 of those, but I'll show you 2. You don't need to see all 4. They all look similar. Very pretty. And these are just little, I'm going to try to make some keychains or something with them. So stay tuned. If they turn out, I'll show them to you once I'm done with them. This mug, this is like, or mug, this bowl is like a, probably a medium-sized serving bowl. And outside is 2 coats of honey flux and 1 coat of river birch. Inside the same coats on the rim, then 3 good coats of Spectrum Soft Red, slightly overlapping the river birch. I got some blue in there, which is not typical for soft red, but it's really pretty. It's probably because I put it on thick. And same treatment in this little bowl. Pumpkin. This is Spectrum Satin Speckled White. This is Holly Green, and this is Coyote Root Beer. I always try to make a few big pumpkins, but I do not love making them. They're finicky. You can't really, it's very difficult. For the amount of time I spend on one of these, I could probably make 2 mugs or 3 mugs and sell for more. But you need to have a mixture of things for customers. So basically, I say to myself, suck it up, Buttercup. Make a few pumpkins. Oh, Lordy. These are a bit hot. Beautiful. But holy cow, look. Shout out to Tracy, who is a potter with Mud Magic. This is poppy fields at the top. And I think I only did 2 good coats, but I did 3 coats, slightly overlapping at the bottom of Spectrum Sunrise. And the color combo is absolutely stunning. I would do that inside or with a bunch of Celadon at the bottom or something. I don't even know. Grinding it. I will grind it and I will sell them as seconds, I think, because I think I can do it. I mean, if I did not have advancer shelves, I'd be crying right now. But it makes cleanup so easy of the shelves and of the mug. So thank God I only did 2, because this one did the same thing. But wow, look at that. God, that's pretty. Dang, I wish they hadn't run so much. Or if I'd even have put them on kiln posts or a cookie, like a raised cookie, the grinding would have probably been prettier, but I didn't. So that's the way she goes. This one, whew, they're getting hot. So this one is Norse blue in the bottom, frosted lemon on the top, slight overlap, then a band of flux with Blue Bayou on top of it. And that's just the lemon showing through. That's not crawling. Because I put the band a little above the lemon, because sometimes it'll force the lemon down into like really cool drippies, but it really didn't on that one, but it's still gorgeous. I love that. Might as well show you all the same ones in that combo. So here it is again. All of this has my Studio Clear in it. I went to make a big batch of my Studio White. And of course I wasn't paying attention to what chemicals have kind of gone crazy. I think it was spodumene. I'm out of spodumene. So I need a new Studio White glaze because a 50-pound bag of spodumene is over $1,000. Not spending that. So Sarah from Three Little Potters posted a Studio White glaze recipe. So I might give that one a try, check the chemicals, and I think I have them all. So time to find a new Studio White. Here's some more of those wine cups. I kind of did little mini batches of colors. Like not crazy, but you know, so if people wanted 2 mugs or 2 wine cups, they could do that. And here's the third one. I think this is the last of the yellow and blue. What we got next? Okay, so here is another one with poppy fields and a spectrum glaze. Look at the difference in runnage. Wow. So you'd think they'd run about the same, but they don't. So this one is exact same top, 2 thick coats of poppy fields and slightly overlapping 3 coats of sangria. I mean, how fun is that to drink a glass of wine in, eh? I did 2 of these, I think. Yep. Pretty, 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 pretty. So I'm half Acadian, so I love color. Acadians love color. If you ever go to some little Acadian villages, the houses can be all different little colors and things, so I have a hard time doing just white. I struggle with white, just doing white. Okay, this one, I'm trying to remember exactly what I did here. I did holly green, Spectrum holly green, Spectrum Louisiana Bayou. Then I did Shipwreck, a few coats of Shipwreck, then with flux over it, because Shipwreck, when you flux it, goes like that. I think that's pretty. I was hoping this part would run a little more, but maybe I went a little light on the flux, but it's still very pretty. Ooh, this one ran a little more. Look at this one. So this is an Overthinker mug. Overthinker, Overthinker. And this is in the holly green, Blue Bayou, Shipwreck, flux. That is a pretty mug. I like that. I also did a PEI Girl on the bottom, just something a little more subtle than my usual PEI Girl mugs. Same thing. This one's got a nice big handle, so if you're someone who likes to put lots of fingers in your handle, it's a good one. I think this is the last one in that color combo. Very nice. I was just picking blues and greens. So really, I think when you're going blue, green, seaside, you pick blues and greens you like or you have. And you throw some flux on them or whatever you have to make things, if you like runny stuff. And it usually works, right? I'm on putting on my gloves, but maybe I don't need them quite yet. Of course, I have a few of my standard PEI Girl mugs in here. One has 3 coats of soft red, and one has 2 coats of soft red and a coat of sunrise, because I had both those pots open at the same time next to each other, and they're very similar, and I stuck my brush in the wrong pot and I thought I'm just going with it. So this one I think would just be the soft red, and then it's the river birch on the bottom, and I think I just put sangria in here and went back because I was worried that the soft red wouldn't be strong enough for the letters to pop. So that turned out nice. Tiny bit of running. That's very easily fixed. And this one might be, well, it looks like soft red too. I don't know. There's definitely one I did it on because I can remember saying, dang it, girl, pay attention. Oh, I'm so glad I did a bunch of these. So these, I did 4 more of these. I showed you this with the wine cups. And so just for the last time, it's the Glacier, it's the Sunrise, it's the Mayco Frosted Lemon with some flux. Oh my God. I like that this is a little more corally than pure pink. Just a little more interesting. We've had a lot of pinks around for a long time now. So that's a really pretty, it's not an alternative to pink, but it kind of is, if that makes any sense. But, and it does really evoke, oh gosh, look at this. I don't even know what happened there. That's just some interesting chemistry. I mean, it does evoke like sunrise and sunset for sure. Oh, this one's pretty. These are just stunning. I mean, I love that. Okay, last shelf. Okay, last shelf. So remember I told you I have some new designs down there that I'm nervous about, so I'll leave them to the end. I will pull out. So this bowl was inspired, Nat had a lovely kiln opening where she showed a new combo for her that she created. So Nat, it's not your combo, but it is somewhat inspired by your combo. And the biggest thing that inspired me was you used poppy fields, but you used it over, I think it was, what's the pink honey flux? I forget because I don't have it. Anyway, used it over that. So I thought, well, it's going to look similar over just straight honey flux. So I did a bowl with that, but I wanted to make the rim a little more dramatic. So let's have a look. She's hot, but she is beautiful. Nat, thank you. I never would have thought of putting poppy fields on. That's not too bad. Actually, it's not bad. Poppy fields on honey flux, but look at that, people. I mean, come on. That is very, very, very pretty. So, as I mentioned though, I wanted a little more definition to the rim on this bowl. I like it when serving bowls have somewhat of a darker rim. That other one I showed you doesn't, but it makes it pop when it's sitting like on a table or whatever. So I did 2 coats of sangria first. Then I did 3 coats of honey flux all over the bowl. And then I did 2 thick coats of poppy fields outside, just like on the rim, about 2 inches down maybe. And then not as far down on the outside because I was worried about it running. And ho, ho, ho. Wowza, Nat, beautiful. I also did 2 wine cups, and this one I did just with the poppy fields over the honey flux. So 3 honey flux, 2 poppy fields, and that is very pretty as well, like very subtle. There it is again. Ooh, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, what else we got in here? PI Girl mug. This one I think was sangria over river birch. Yep, still selling lots of those if anyone's wondering. They are the gift that keeps on giving. A little bowl. The poppy fields over the honey flux. And I think I did have some sangria on the rim on this one. It's a little more subtle. Hot. A little more subtle. Okay, just a few more things before I haul out those new designs, which, if they turned out, people have been messaging me like crazy. Ooh, okay. I wanted a mug for the purple lover. I think I hit the mark. So this is an overthinker mug. And on the bottom, it had Amaco mulberry in the words and then white back. And then Amaco lavender. Then a dip in Pottery Supply House purple haze. Then a band of blue hydrangea where they met. And some dabs of flux. Mayco light flux. And that turned out pretty. Like it. Going to be popular, I think. You never know, eh? Sometimes you make something, you think it's the most amazing thing. And here is the PI Girl in the exact same treatment. One of my favorite things about blue hydrangea is these little gold flecks you get. So incredible. Running out of room. And a wine cup. That's in that blue-green combo again. I've already showed you that. It's pretty. All right, I'm nervous. Okay, first one. So it's a little bumblebee in a cloud on Norse blue, just a straight dip in Norse blue. This is Spectrum Satin Spec, and the bumblebee is Sambow, and the bumblebee is covered with 2 coats of Mayco Mixing Clear, and then there's a little bumblebee on the bottom. Coyote! I had posted these on my, I think, Insta and Facebook when they were just in the making stage, and the uptake was incredible. So I'd only made 2, of course. So I was kind of in the process of making some mugs, and I was able to, so I made 6 in the end, based on that, right? So if you can pivot, which is hard in pottery, pivoting can be very difficult because, oh darn. Okay, so this one has a little, can you see that? That could be hard to see. So, I don't know. I'm inclined to sell it as a second versus grinding that off and putting the speckle, only because sometimes Norse blue, look, it ran a little bit. I think I'd get more runnage. So it might just be a second, this one. Note to self, be more careful next time. Let's see if this one, oh, this one looks like it is perfect with a bit of runnage, but that's fixable runnage. So I did 3 in the blue, so you've seen those. And then I did 3, this is the one I was a little nervous. Oh, God. Look at that. That is so pretty. So, what do we got here? We got Spectrum White Satin Speckle. We've got on the flower, we've got, so the base coat for Amaryllis is coral. Now I know there's 2 corals. So this one is the coral, that is the base coat for amaryllis. So I did 3 coats of that, and then this is just a little bumblebee with mixing clear over and the bumblebee on the bottom. Oh my heavens. Adorable. I mean, look. My only regret in making was, it's fine if you drink out of it, your lip won't hit it, but it should have been a tiny bit lower just for the aesthetic of that, like that people want an unobstructed feel against their lips. So I should have, but I'd put the bumblebee on already, so it limited that. But I did do like a sip test and I thought it passed fine, but that's the only thing I would, if I make them again, that I would drop that down. Make sure I drop that down a little lower. So that's it. That is the Kiln Unload. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll pop on next time I have something to show you guys.